How's it going, everyone? I'm out here for another dog walking devotional this evening, and I can't help but, like many of you probably, reflect on just the tragic events that have happened this week in the U.S. The mass shooting in Colorado, the assassination of Charlie Kirk, and the cold-blooded and just brutal murder of Irina, the Ukrainian woman, on the Charlotte metro. But not only those events, but just the way that they've gone down politically. We live in such a politically charged country where people demonize another, Christian Republican leader, a guy like Charlie Kirk, to the point that they assassinate him. Irina didn't even make it into the mainstream news because of what seems to be race-based biases. And another mass shooting, one after another, just after the Minnesota one. It's hard not to fall into despair over just the utter brokenness we see in society around us. But I'm reminded today, and I want to give you some hope from the Beatitudes. Matthew 7:24 through 27, Jesus talks about building our house on the rock. And he says, everyone who hears these words of mine and does them, get this, is like a wise man. Because when the storms of life come, when they beat on that house, the house will not fall because it's on the firm foundation of the rock. On the other hand, everyone who hears Jesus' words and does not do them, get this, is like a foolish man, a foolish person, because when the trials of this life come, when they beat on that house, the sand's going to crumble, it's going to fall. And the scripture says, and great was the fall of it. I think this is an encouragement for us tonight, this evening, to look out at the world and see the brokenness, but ultimately not to despair. And to be reminded of Christ, who gives us hope in a new heavens and a new earth. But not only that, to right here and right now, choose to build our lives on Christ, to build our lives around the church, to build our lives around a personal relationship with Jesus, to build our lives on the unchanging, immutable, all-loving, all-wise, all-powerful, and sovereign God. And when we do that, when trials like this come and we're tempted to despair, we won't be tempted past the break point, because ultimately our lives are built on the rock, a stable foundation. So I want to push you and encourage you and point you to Jesus today, the rock. Build your life on him. Don't build your life on the sand, on the things of this world, which are here one day and gone the next. People and political parties, which will just let you down on every end of the spectrum. And build your life on Christ. All right, have a great evening, everyone.